Hello everyone and welcome to Baldur's Gate, the enhanced edition to be precise. Yeah, we're starting a new game today. Thank you just first of all for everyone for the support on the Plague Tale series. I thoroughly appreciate it. I love playing those games. You saw, especially at the end of Requiem, how just clearly invested I was in that game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So thank you for that. It was great. It was great to be back playing those games. But obviously, one of the games that was heavily suggested when I came back and started again on YouTube was Baldur's Gate 3. Now, I've played Baldur's Gate 3, and don't be wrong, I would 100% be up for playing it again someday because it is an incredible game. I think most people would agree it's definitely one of the best games released in recent memory. Like Larry and set an incredibly high bar for people. They really did. And 100% I'd love to play on this channel one day as well. However, what I would really love to do is to go back and play the original because I've never really played the original. Now, there is an asterisk to that, and I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I just think with how good Baldur's Gate 3 was, I know there was probably loads of callbacks to Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 that I probably didn't even realise. So I'd love to kind of go back to these games, experience the classics, because some people love Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, prefer them over 3, and I can't knock that until I've tried it, right? So this is Baldur's Gate. It was originally released in 1998, I believe the original game was, and it was done by Bioware, which is obviously I'm a massive Bioware fan, original Bioware. So obviously Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Jade Empire, incredible games. Some of my like just Bioware RPGs are elite. Obviously, they kind of fell upon hard times recently with Mass Effect Andromeda, which I think is a good game. By the way, I don't think it deserves the hate it got. It's not as good as the original, but I think it's also a good game. Veilguard was, I didn't dislike Veilguard as much as some people did either, but it wasn't the game Bioware needed to release, and they made a lot of mistakes. So I worry for its future, especially with the fact that they are meant to be working on Mass Effect 4 or 5, depending on how you view it. But yeah, obviously, before all that, they did Baldur's Gate, which is obviously kind of Dragon Age was a spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate, I believe, and I think for that alone, it deserves commendation because it sort of laid the seeds for that series, which I adore. So yeah, I want to go back and play the original. I'm going to see how we get on. So obviously the enhanced edition of the game, it comes with the base game obviously, and it comes with Tales of the Sword Coast, I believe, which was a expansion that was made by Bioware for the original game, and it also comes with a Siege of Dragonspear, which was actually apparently released in 2016, which is insane, really. As a DLC for the enhanced edition by Beamdog, who obviously developed the enhanced edition and published the game. I don't know if they did develop the enhanced edition actually. They may have just developed Siege of Dragonspear, but apologies for not fact checking that. But yeah, so I'm really curious to see what it's like, especially the Siege of Dragonspear. So we will get to that. This is probably going to be a long series. It's an RPG. It's going to go on for a while. I may start something else during this. We'll see how we get on. It's like a bit of a side thing to play while we're in this long experience. But for now, we'll crack on. I have also got a few of the DLC. I want to say, I forgot what they're called now. Faces of Good and Evil, I think, is what one of them's called. I can't remember what the other one's called. Tales of Myth and Valor, potentially, I want to say it's called. It's all face packs, so it's all just like character portraits for your characters. Nothing too major, but obviously if we can show them off, we'll show them off. Let's have a look at the... Oh, and the asterisk. Apologies. Basically, the asterisk is... I have technically played a little bit of this before. Not much, only a bit. I don't remember much of this. Was like over 5 years ago now. I think it was definitely pre-COVID when I played this game last, and I only played a little bit of it. So I think I did the intro and I did maybe a little bit afterwards. I didn't get too far. I was enjoying it as well, so I don't really know why I stopped playing it. But yeah, I don't remember. I remember a little bit of the story, but not a lot. Obviously, I didn't get stuck right into it to understand a lot of the nooks. What I'm really curious about is how Minsk and Jaheira factor into this game, because obviously they're in Baldur's Gate 3. I know they were in the original 2. They're kind of like the OG character. I felt they were maybe putting there as fan service in Baldur's Gate 3 because they didn't really hit the mark as much as some of the original companions. But obviously, I think for the original fans, they'd have loved it, and I 100% respect that. So I'm curious how they factor in. We're going to look at the options first. I want to look at gameplay, so let's have a little look at what all this is. So we have difficulty, which is obviously this is D&D as well. This is Dungeons & Dragons. I'm gonna probably annoy a lot of D&D fans. I've never played D&D before, like a proper D&D game. Never played it. Real life D&D, not done. I've played D&D games. I've played Solasta. I've played Baldur's Gate 3. Obviously, I've played a few other games that probably have the rule set that I can't remember now. I guess Divinity's not really kind of, in a way. Larian's obviously OG games. I played those, but yeah. So I'm a bit like I'm a bit not 100% on the rules, but we will get there eventually. So difficulty, so easy. All hit point rolls are maximum. Party members gain +6 luck and cannot permanently die. All spells are learned automatically, and opponents do half damage against them. That's very easy. Normal, all hit points rolls are maximum. Party members cannot permanently die. All spells are learned automatically, and opponents do 3/4 damage against the party. Core rules, middle, D&D 2nd edition rules apply. Hit points rolls are random. Party members can permanently die. Spell learning has a chance to fail, and opponents do full damage. Hard, all opponents do 50% more damage against the party. All opponents do double damage against the party. An insane difficulty. I feel a bit bad for the 3/4 damage one here, but I'm going to do normal. Basically, I don't want party members to permanently die. You know, obviously they can die. We can resurrect them, I guess, if need be. I don't know if resurrection scrolls exist in this game like they do in Baldur's Gate 3 and Divinity and all that, obviously. So I'm going to leave it on normal. I apologise if I'm annoying any enthusiast for that one, but I'm a filthy casual, what can I say? So story mode. The party gains all the benefits of easy difficulty and they cannot die in combat. I'm not going to enable that because that's, yeah, that is playing on. Yeah, but I don't mind that though. For people who want to just enjoy the story, enjoy the feel of D&D, I don't mind that that's there. I'm not going to use it myself though because it would take all the intensity. Highlight accessible areas around the area map. I'll put that on actually because I don't mind that. We're not playing multiplayer. Gore, absolutely get the gore in. Weather, yep, absolutely. Show infravision when a selected character is infravision. Otherwise, infravision will only be shown when one character with infravision is selected. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but we'll get there. Rest until it repeatedly cast healing spells on rest until fully healed. Otherwise, currently memorized healing spells are cast once upon rest. Okay. No, max HP and level up. Gain maximum additional hit points on level up. Otherwise, the game follows AD&D rules. I'll leave that off. Yes. I'll leave that. How did it work in Baldur's Gate 3? I think we did get max hit points when I leveled up on Baldur's Gate 3. Obviously, you only went to level 12 on Baldur's Gate 3, so it was a bit of a. I can't remember. No, perennial characters from taking more damage on difficult settings higher than core rules. Additional enemies will still spawn. I don't mind that. That's a nice setting. Don't melee after depleting one ammo stack. Only switch to melee after depleting all equipped ammo stack. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we'll leave that as it is. Yeah. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Yeah. Well, I'll leave that as it is. Graphics, I mean, it's not going to be particularly intensive, obviously, with being an older game, but font size, full screen, it's going to be. Yeah, health bars. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll do health bars. Rolling out of bounds. Yep, nearest neighbour. Okay, I don't mind. I'm not 100% sure what all this lingo means, but it's my language. Oh wow, look at all these options. All good options there. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. Any recognizable names here? Columbo? Oh my god, Columbo's in this. Baldur's Gate Siege Dragon Spear is translated. Oh wow, well done. Okay, no, I respect the effort. Okay, but that's all sorted. Apologies for that. I want to make sure all the options were right. But let me know what the audio is like, guys. I'm still not sure. I've tested it a bit. I think it should be fine, but we'll see. Yeah. So let's go single player. So obviously we have. Wow, there's actually a second options menu. So we've got tutorial, new game, load game, pre-generate character. I'm gonna do the tutorial. I'll play through the tutorial again with you guys. Do I want a character? Do I want to generate a character for the tutorial? Great party. Oh, okay, so you can actually import all these. So you've got Abdel, who's a fighter, chaotic good, Halen is a thief, neutral evil, Adalian mage, lawful neutral, Meryl is a paladin, lawful good, cleric, neutral good. So there's all these pre-made characters, which I think Canderous, oh my god, Canderous Ordo himself. Maybe just for the tutorial we just import a character. If we just I'll do Meryl. I'll do Meryl the Paladin, just as a test for the tutorial. So just so we know what we're doing. Appearance, Stuart. I won't worry too much about this. I'm happy with Meryl, except that's fine. Obviously we've got all these. Oh, we do Legacy of Bao as well. Enemies have all the benefits of insane difficulty, as well as significantly more hit points, improved Thaco. I believe that stands for to hit if armor class is 0. So I think that's yeah. So assuming an enemy has an armor class of 0 is what someone would have to roll to hit. I believe is correct. I think. No, I might be wrong there. Venture forth. Gather your party and venture forth, gentlemen. Okay. Well, venture forth on normal for the tutorial.
Greetings to you.
Let's do this. Your name is Belt. Okay, he's a belt apparently. Let me know if you're happy with the camera placement, guys. It's blocking off a couple icons, but I'm hoping it won't be too serious. Yes, let's do this. Understand you're eager to get started. A woman of your profession would not be comfortable cooped up in a castle such as this. Before you leave, it's my duty to make sure you're prepared for what awaits you in the world of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition uses 2nd edition AD&D rules. This might seem overwhelming at first, but I'll familiarise you with the basic rules and interface of the game. Thank you, I need this. We'll begin with the pause feature. Pause the game by any time with space bar while left click on the clock at the lower left of the screen. Unpausing occurs the same way. Pausing is most useful during combat, where it gives you the time to carefully orchestrate your party's next attack, while paused issue your commands. So you can do like a real-time thing, or you can do pause, and you know, I like that. When you unpause, your character will carry the orders you've given. If you do not use the spacebar, you may find the game very difficult to play. Thank you. Why don't you experiment with pausing right now by using the spacebar and giving your character some movement commands? When you're finished, left-click on me to resume our conversation. Okay, so we, yeah, we paused.
Certainly.
Certainly. Yeah, so you can pause, move around. Excellent. That's all good. Loving the ambient music here, by the way. Yeah, click on belt. I'm happy with that.
My next topic is on how to differentiate enemies from people you want to talk to. Enemies have red circles. People you want to talk to have blue circles.
What if they're not an enemy and I don't want to talk to them? What if my D&D character is really introverted? Certain option settings can remove these circles during unpaused gameplay so that their presence does not distract from the mood of the game. I'll leave it as it is. The circles are always present when the game is paused, however. Interaction with NPCs defaults to talk for neutral targets and attack for hostile ones. Talk to neutral targets by left-clicking on them. To attack hostile NPCs, simply left-click on them. If you want to attack a neutral NPC, select the weapon icon from the bottom of your screen and left-click on the target. Okay. Let's test this out. Left-click on my servant and you will start a conversation. Servant Jospiel, come here at once. Hello, Servant Jospiel.
Hey there. Wasn't that easy? What I'm going to do now is turn hostile.
Please don't turn hostile, Jospiel. Okay, hit me. Auto pauses on enemy sight. Don't mind that either. So let's whack him.
Well done.
Jesus Christ.
Belt will talk to you.
She fucking thwacked him there.
I now want to talk to you about the inventory page.
Inventory page. Okay, you can look at inventory page by right-clicking on your character portrait by pressing the backpack icon on the left side of the screen. Take a quick look at inventory page. Get out of the inventory page. Simply press the return to game button on the top left of your screen. Okay, so we'll right-click on Merrill over here. So we've got quivers, quick weapons, quick items, armor, gauntlets, helmet, amulet. What that is. Oh, you can just change your appearance. Oh, that's good. I like that. Shield, right ring, left ring, cloak, boots, and belt. We can, oh, but we're speaking to Belt. What does that mean? I'm sorry. Terrible joke. Okay, that's fine with me. The base stack though is 20. So does that mean if someone what? So does that mean if someone wanted to hit me, they would have to roll a 20, which is a critical hit. Am I reading that right? I don't. I'm sure I'll understand it in a minute. I'm sure I'll understand it in a second.
Certainly.
Okay, that's what's
items
next.
by placing them in the appropriate
I'm
slots
probably being
around
dumb
your
there, by the way.
character on the inventory page.
Select the weapon by left-clicking on the equip weapon slot at the bottom of the main gameplay screen. A green box will appear on the weapon that is in your character's hands. An orange box indicates combat mode. I'm going to give you your weapon now, and I want you to try and equip it. Two-handed sword. Okay, so we'll go into the inventory page. We will put that in the quick weapon slot. Big old two-handed sword. So our base stack has gone down to 19. Yeah, I'm gonna stop thinking about this. I've clearly misunderstood Thaco. I do apologize. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, so we've equipped it.
Here.
That's all good.
It is
Good job.
done.
It's time for us to go upstairs now. If you move your cursor over to the stairs, you'll notice that your cursor becomes a stair cursor.
When your cursor changes, it means that you're about to perform an action other than moving. If you left click on the stairs, your cursor will walk over to the stairs and move up to the next level. So we're gonna watch Belt leave first. Yep. No. Okay. Let's go. Let's go up. That's fine. We'll go upstairs. We'll follow him. I'm not mad. Salons.
It is
We'll
done.
go and talk to Belt again.
Now to the next part of your lesson, the journal. I want you to check your journal.
I'll check my journal. To assist in recording important information, many details will automatically be entered in your journal. To access the journal, left-click on the quill icon on the left-hand side of the screen. Entries are catalogued according to the story chapter in which you encountered them. They are also divided up into quests and main story entries. Main story entries will remain in your journal forever, and they are a reminder of all the major events in your character's life so far. Quest entries are entered in your journal when a quest begins and removed when the quest ends. The entry then appears in the Done Quest section. If you check your journal right now, you'll notice that an entry has been placed to remind you to finish combat training. When your training is done, the entry will disappear. This is a reminder from Belt to finish your combat training. Journal. Reminder from Belt. This is a reminder. Day 0, hour 7. What? 7 hours in already? What happened? My god. Okay, good stuff.
Alright then. Now your first combat lesson. My combat teacher, Brevin, is going to be coming right up the stairs. I want you to hit him, and then check your journal.
Okay. Alright, let's go and hit Brevin. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, we've hit him, we should probably... But we hit him. Did we not? Do we have to hit him multiple times? Oh no, okay, it's finished.
Good job. I want you to check your journal and see how it has been updated.
Check both the quest and journal buttons as they will contain different kinds of information. Okie dokie. Yep, that's fine with me. So journal, yeah, so the reminder from Belt is finished. That's all done. Your journal is used to keep track of plots that go on.
Now I want you to check your map screen.
Oh, Belt, I've just sneezed. You're confusing me. Okay, sorry. Your journal is used to keep track of plots that go on during the course of the game. Your journal entries are divided into 4 categories. Quests. These pertain to quests that are currently active. Done quests. These pertain to quests that have been finished. Journal. These pertain to the overall story of the game. The user, these are entries that you can make. Oh, you can make your own journal entries. Okay, I like that. Okay. I check your map screen to access it. Left-click the map icon, second from the top on the left side of your screen. This will show a view of the area you're currently in. Once on the map screen, you'll notice a world map icon at the top right. Left-clicking this will take you to the world map, which displays all the game areas you currently know about. You may also annotate a map screen by right-clicking where you want to make notes. Your cursor will change, and you can type a short message to yourself. That's nice. I'll give you a few seconds to try all this out. Only a few seconds, huh? Right, so here's the map. This is the main area we're in. A little mansion. World map. All Goths Beard. Destination unreachable. Good to know. So we can right-click.
Another page you might be interested
I
in
tried
the
right-click,
character
didn't
sheet.
work. Another page you might be interested in is the character sheet. This can be accessed by left-clicking on the head icon on the left side of the screen. The record has everything you need to know about your character. You will also find an export button and information button on this page. The export button will export your character for use in a new game. This is not a save game, but rather a transferring a favorite character from a game. I like that. Okay. The information screen shows your character's history and combat statistics. We'll go ahead. So this is our Meryl right now. See, female, human, paladin, lawful good. Yeah. Okay. Law 1. Reputation average. Lay on hand amount. Don't know what that is. Wait, so she's got a plus in proficiency. Oh, okay. Now that makes more sense. Does it? I think. Does it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so stats. Most powerful fighting, science member party, favorite spell, favorite weapon. Okay. Biography. Oh, yeah, so she's got a proper, like, little thing. Okay, I'm not going to read too much of it in case I get any spoilers, but may wear helmets, may cast all this and that. Yeah, and again, I'm not going to read too much into it. Combat stats, skills, abilities. Yep, okay. No dramas there. I understand. I'm still fucking. Oh, you wait. So you can't mark on the world. You can't make a note on the world map, but you can make a note on the regular map. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay.
The last icon that you need to know about is the options icon. You can also find it on the left side of the screen. On the options screen, you will be able to save and load games, as well as modify graphics, sound, and gameplay.
Fine with me. Other characters can join you on your adventures. In fact, without companions, you will find Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition almost impossible to finish. Yeah, I mean, some people have probably done solo runs, I bet you, but I'm not brave enough for that. I will now introduce you to Zan, an elven mage. He'll join your party and show you how to memorize and cast spells. Okie dokie. There he is. There's old Zan over here. Or farming.
Hello, I am Zan, a mage from Everaska in the north. I am going to join your party and show you how to cast and memorize spells.
He has the perfect level of I can't be asked. I love it. Okay, there's Zan. He's in our party now.
My first lesson for you is on how to cast spells.
He's got more health than me. That's not right. Surely a paladin should have more health than a wizard, right? Come on, man. Select my cast spell button, choose a spell, left click on your target. My cast spell button is the spell icon on the bottom of the screen. You need to have me selected for you to have access to my spells. You can also configure quick spells by right clicking on a quick spell slot. This summons a list of memorized spells to choose. If no spells are listed, the character either does not have any spells memorized or cannot cast until higher levels. To cast a quick spell, left click on the appropriate quick spell slot and then select your target. I want you to try and cast a spell now. Select any spell in my repertoire and cast it on belt. So we'll select Zan.
Life is so hollow.
Yeah, he sounds depressed. Good stuff. So we've got cast spell there. So we have Burning Hands, Identify, and Melf's Acid Arrow. I'll try Identify because I don't really want to hurt Belt.
You haven't cast a spell on Belt
I
yet?
swear to God. Identify Belt.
What is the point?
Okay, obviously that wasn't a spell. Fine, we'll do the Acid Arrow. He's got magic resistance, that's fine. We didn't hurt him.
Good job. I am now going to teach you how to memorize spells.
Okay. Any spellcaster besides sorcerers and shamans must memorize spells using the rest button on the left panel after choosing their spells on the mage book or pre-scroll pages. Select the mage book or pre-scroll icon that appears on the left edge of the screen. I'm gonna dread this, right? Because anyone who's watched me play an RPG knows I don't generally like using magic. I think Skyrim was, or Elder Scrolls in general, was a rare exception. Because it just worked, but I feel like, I don't know, memorizing, I've never been able to properly grasp it. So we'll see how we get on, though. I'll try my best. If I insult any D&D players with my lack of knowledge, I really do apologise. But yeah, select the mage book or pre-scroll icon that appears on the left edge of the screen. Choose the spells you want to memorize and then click on the rest button. Once your rest is completed, you will have memorized all your spells. I want you to try and memorize some spells right now. So this is the pre-scroll. There is nothing there. Mage book, that's much better. So we got Burning Hands, memorize, Charm Person, sure, Colour Spray. Oh, we can't memorize it. Why? How's? Oh, he had two identifiers memorized. There we go. Yep. And we rest. Nice hearty fire there. Rested for 8 hours. There we go. Belt has stood there for 8 hours staring at us, wondering what the hell we're doing. So we unpause, and our spells now should be memorized. Probably.
Good job.
There we go.
I'm now going to teach you how to learn spells. I have a flame arrow scroll in my inventory.
Okay. Right-click on the scroll and it will bring you to the item history screen. On the bottom of the screen, you'll find a button that says Write Magic. Press this and your mage will now be able to cast Flame Arrow once I memorize it, that is. There is a chance of failure when trying to learn a new spell. Failure means that the scroll is used up and the mage does not learn the spell. I will not fail with this one, but in the real world, your intelligence stat will determine whether you succeed or not. Noted. We want our inventory. So we will... Yep. Here we go. Write Magic. You copy the spell to your spellbook. Excellent. Cool. We will close that. 30 experience as well.
Now I'm going to teach you how to identify items. When you find a magical item, you won't automatically know what it does.
Find out, you must right-click on the item. At the bottom of the item's history screen, you will find a button labelled Identify. Left-click on this. If whoever has the item in their inventory has an Identify spell memorized or has an Identify scroll, then the item will be identified. Bards and very intelligent characters can sometimes automatically identify an item when they pick it up. Not me then, because I'm going to be dumb as bricks. I have an unidentified shield in my inventory. I also have an identify spell memorized. I will give you a moment to try to identify the shield. To try. Doesn't mean you will. So there's a magical shield. Identify. Spell. Kabanga. So there we go. It's medium shield +1. These classes, nice. Okay, dokes. Done. Shield is identified.
Now that you know everything about using mage spells, I'm going to introduce you to a cleric. Her name is Bronwyn, and she'll be teaching you how to use cleric
Bronwyn,
abilities.
except it's A-N-W-E-N apart from O-N-W-Y-N basically, okay. Cleric abilities, let's go.
Greetings and goodwill. I am Branwyn, and I follow the ways of Tempest, God of War. I'm going to join your party and teach you how to use cleric abilities.
Oh, she's got a proper, like, Scandinavian accent going. Yeah, hear how she said yoin. I'm going to yoin your party. I like that. We've got Branwyn, now Scotch. 42 health!
The exact same way that you cast
Wow.
mage spells.
She's a beast.
I'll refresh your memory in case you've forgotten.
Thank you, Branwyn. Select my cast spell button, choose a spell, and left-click on your target. My cast spell button is the spell icon on the bottom of the screen. You need to have me selected for you to have access to my spells. I want you to cast a spell on Belt now. He's slightly wounded from the other spell he cast him. It is not because he didn't hit him. So you should use one of my healing spells. Go ahead, cast a healing spell on Belt or anyone else for that matter. You can rest to restore a healing spell if necessary. So we skip Branwyn. We don't want to turn undead. Cast spell, heal, cure light wounds, and we'll cast it on Belt. Those were nice. Jeez, That sound effect of a bone cracking did not sound like a
Good.
healing spell.
Now I'll give you a short overview on how to memorize cleric spells.
Okey-dokes. Any spellcaster, yeah, so it's the same kind of thing, that's fine. Choose spells you want to memorize, yep, I'm going to try and memorize them. This is like a step-by-step thing for each kind of main class, I think, to how to use them, so I'm not mad about that. So clerics use priest scrolls, that's fine, so we'll do Cure Light Wounds, we'll do Sanctuary. Yeah, I don't mind that. Shillelagh? Oh my god. Armor of Faith. Yep. Bless. And we'll do Detect Evil as well. Yep. Don't mind that. Rest. Rest for another 8 hours. Again, Belt's legs must be giving way at this point. It's been stood up for about 20 hours straight at this point, I think. Man's a damn good trainer. Yep, so there we go. We'll unpause that. That should be done.
Good
Yes.
yarn. Now, on to another ability. A very important skill to the cleric class is the turning of undead creatures.
So this will be a big one. The spells you selected will be re-memorized each time you rest, replacing any you may have used. Okie dokie. Paladins also have the ability to turn undead. I'm a paladin. Activating this icon will cause many undead creatures to flee or even be destroyed. When in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish. Any other action, such as attacking or casting a spell, will deactivate the ability. I'm now going to teleport in the skeleton. Try to destroy it using my turn undead ability. Jesus Christ. Turn undead. So just... Oh god, yeah.
Good job on
Undead
destroying
just
the
die.
skeleton. Now I'm going to introduce you to a surprise visitor. It's your childhood friend, Imoen.
My childhood friend Imoen. Oh, I didn't know she was going to come. Oh my god, she'll now be waiting on the next floor, so hurry up. Wow, he just... Did you really have to teleport away like that? My god, that's okay. Fair enough.
Your concern? Indeed.
Let's go upstairs.
You must gather your party before
Our
venturing
quest,
forth.
if you want.
By tempt is a fine day to die.
It's a fine bit of... Wow, okay. So turn undead just means literally just anyone can just... Paladins and clerics can just go bang, and then dead people just collapse. I'm gonna guess that's not gonna work on every undead, because that feels overpowered.
We're all doomed.
Yes?
I don't remember using turn undead on in BG3.
Certainly.
I might be remembering though. Misremembering.
Hey, how are things going?
You must be itching to get started on your adventure. Thank you, childhood friend Imoen. I think she's the first companion you get in the main game, if memory serves. Anyway, I'm supposed to teach you about how to use thief skills, but only after I join your party. So, I'm like, how are these...
So anyway, I'll start with the pickpocket ability.
You know, I was remarking about how Jeanne had such, like, high health. It's just getting higher and higher. Like, by the time we fill out this party on the right-hand side, someone's going to have, like, 250 health. You know, they're going to be unkillable. God damn it. Okay. I'll start with the pickpocket ability. Gotcha. To use this ability, you must press the thieving button at the bottom of the screen. This button obviously won't be there if the thief is not selected first. The thieving icon is an eye mask, which thieves are occasionally known to wear. Thank you, Emlyn. Once you've selected the thieving button, left-click on the person whose pocket you wish to pick. Give us a try. Attempt to pickpocket a gem from Belt's pocket. Okay, so we'll do Imoen. We'll do thieving, and then we'll try and pickpocket from Belt. Finally, we did it. It was successful.
Very good. Now I'm going to teach you how to detect and disarm traps.
Nice. To detect a trap, you must press the Find Traps button on the bottom of your screen. While it's active, any traps in the area that you detect will be highlighted in red. The Find Traps button is represented by an icon of 4 triangles. When in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish. Any other actions, such as attacking or casting a spell, will deactivate the ability. To disarm a trap, you must press the thieving button. You must then left-click on the red highlighted trap. Watch out, if you fail in disarming the trap might be sprung. There is a harmless trap on the west side of the room. I wanted to detect and disarm using my skills. Remember, press the Find Traps button to begin searching for traps. This button is represented by an icon of 4 triangles. It may take several moments for me to find the trap after I begin searching. So we'll activate her detect. Yeah, that's fine. On the west side of the room, I'm guessing is over here. There we go, we found it. So we auto pause to found a trap, so we activate thieving, disarm the trap, and hope for the best.
Good
Just
job.
like that.
You should also know that when you're in detect traps mode, you'll also be able to detect secret doors and illusions.
Secret doors, interesting. Cool. The next ability you need to learn is the ability to open locks. To pick a lock, you must select the thieving button and left click on whatever lock container you want to open. Once again, the thieving button is represented by an iron mask icon. There is a locked chest on the west side of this floor. Use my abilities to pick the lock of the chest and steal the gem inside. Okay. That one. With thieving, unlock this. Yep, there we go. Aquamarine gem, thank you very much. Just like that, done.
Good job. The next ability I'm going to teach you is one of the most important a thief can do. The ability to be stealthy.
You will notice that at the bottom of the screen is a stealth button. Simply left click the button and your character will attempt to hide in shadows. The stealth button is represented by face half in shadows. Okay? When in this mode, the character can move wherever they wish, any direction, yep. I now want you to try to put me in stealth mode. So, stealth mode, there we go. And just like that, she's invisible. Lovely. I love how during all this, Branwyn's just constantly turning undead. Any undead enter this floor, they're gonna die.
Alright. Now that we've finished experimenting with stealth, let's go to the last thief ability. The set trap skill.
Okay. To set a trap, you must first access your special abilities. This is done by left-clicking the special abilities button on the bottom right of your screen. This button has a four-cornered star icon. When you press the special abilities button, it should bring up all your special skills. One of those skills will be marked Set Snares. Simply press the button and then left-click on the point where you want to set the trap. Try setting a few traps. Belt will start you on the next part of your lesson in a few moments. Okay. Special abilities. Set snare, we'll put a snare.
You've been doing
my
very
god!
well. Now I'm going to introduce you to two more
I was
party
so
members,
close.
Minsk and Jahira.
Minsk and Jahira, yay! The OGs, they're coming. They'll be teaching you a few more things, then it'll be time for your last test. Ooh. Minsk and Jahira. Minsk and there they are. That's Jahira, isn't it? Yeah, I think so.
Hello there. I hope you've understood your lessons so far. They'll be of utmost importance when you get into the real world.
That does actually sound... Yeah, that sounds exactly like how I remember Jahira. Minsk and I are going to join your party and tell you about your remaining skills.
Minsk and Boo! You forgot Boo!
You can't forget Boo! He will go for the eyes. Yes, Minsk, I forgot Boo. Okay then, Minsk, Boo and I are going to join your party and tell you about your remaining skills. Boo has many pointers on how to adventure. He's a very wise hamster.
You will notice that
What a
there
guy.
is a special abilities button on the bottom right of your screen. If you press this, the selected character's special skills will come up.
Thank you, Jahir. Different classes have different skills. Druids have the ability to shape change, rangers have the ability to charm animals, and paladins have the ability to lay on hands and cure disease. Yep, we all know about the shape changing ability, especially for those who romance Halsin. Anyway, the Bard also has an extra ability, but you do not have to press the special abilities button to use this. Oh, okay. When you have your Bard character selected, a harp icon will appear in the middle bottom of your screen. Pressing the button activates the Bard song. Bards can inspire their comrades in combat by use of the Bard song. They are able to move when singing, but any other action will end the song. Why don't you take a few moments to experiment with our abilities? Okay, so we'll try Jahira. She doesn't have any special abilities. Oh my god, Boo is actually his own special ability.
But there is still more to come. You'll notice that when you have a group of characters selected, there is a list of party formation buttons on the bottom of the screen.
Okay. Select one of the formations, and whenever you walk your party around as a group, they'll all walk in that formation. You can access even more formation types by right-clicking on one of the formation buttons. I'm going to give you a little time to experiment with the formation types, then we'll go to your final test. I'm still looking at these special abilities. Berserk and Charm Animal, okay. How does Jahira not have anything? I thought she was a shapeshifter. Okay, well we'll highlight everyone. Here. So we've got a quick formation. Oh, these are all quick. So this is that's like a 2 lines. They've got triangle
right,
or
belt.
Time
for the test.
Give me more time. No, I wanted more time.
I'm going to allow you entry to the basement now.
Not the basement.
This is where your final test is to take place.
Bad things happen in the basement. Okay, Belt. Located in the basement is a valuable star sapphire. You are to retrieve this item from the treasury. The treasury is locked and warded against thieving skills, so you'll first have to find a key. To succeed, you're going to have to use all of your skills. When you go down the stairs, the game will autosave. This happens whenever you move from one major area to the next. You can therefore restart your game from the point where you made your last major area transition. I will need that because I suck at games. Alright then, the door to the basement is open. Remember, if you die while you're in the basement, you can reload using your autosave slot. Okay, so we lost everything. We are going from square one here.
Your concern?
So, again, how does Jaheira not having special abilities? So confused.
Yes?
So what's all these other... Oh god, look at that. Oh, so they like walk in a line with that one. That's I can see. That's a circle. Okay. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. I like the wedge formation, I think. Oh, I have two. Why do I have two wedges? They're the same one, aren't they? Am I going crazy, or are they the same one? Actually, that one was quite good. Is it? No, I don't know. We'll have to work out as we go through the game what our party composition's like and kind of work out what the best way to go about this is. Right, so we need to go to the basement. And we need to get this gem. Let's check our journal to remind ourselves of our quest. So I'll retrieve the Star Sapphire for Belt. Once you've obtained the Star Sapphire, return upstairs, speak with Belt, and the tutorial. Okay, that is fine. So where is the
I am here.
door to the basement? I don't know where the basement is. Is that it?
It is done.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, yeah.
Your concern?
This is the basement. So we've got kobolds here. Okay. So let's just take a bit of a stock as to where we are. So we've got Imoen the Thief, who has a short sword. So she might have to maybe do a little bit of flanking.
What is your command?
Branwyn is a staff. She can probably... What do we want her doing? I'm probably overthinking this. I'm hoping this will be relatively easy because it's the tutorial, but we'll have to make sure we know what all these spells do when we actually play the game as well. But let's just go off of vibes here. Chant. Old person, animate dead. Let's do bless with Branwyn.
Yes?
Meryl is she can just go ahead and go for a bonk. Fine with that.
Life is so hollow.
Yes. So feel like an acid arrow on him.
For the group.
Oh, okay. Jaheira, I think, Entangle, Cure Light Wounds, Bless. I think Jaheira just goes and bonks as well for now. Minsk, he is obviously a great fighter, so I think we'll just throw him at the kobold as well. I think that's everyone that we just did.
Our quest is vain.
Is Jaheira Jaheira's right? Yeah. We need Jaheira, and we want kind of want her to go after that one as well. Right. This could go very wrong, guys. Let's just be careful, shall we?
For the fallen!
You should use my skills to find out if there are any. Remember that it takes a moment for the traps to become visible.
That's fine. We'll take care of the kobolds first, and then we'll move on. Right. So Shan, wreck the kobold.
This way.
Oh, there is another kobold there. We'll flank with Imoen there. I'm going to send
I am
Meryl
here.
over there. I want Shan
We'll all
to
do what
back
is the
up.
point.
Oh, yeah. So kobold died.
Life
Shan,
is so
you
hollow.
can. Actually, yeah. Do you know what, Shan, just honestly,
Hello?
why? Should everyone just go and bonk?
Tempest, give us victory!
Yeah, that was absolutely devastating,
Your
by the way.
concern?
Okay,
Indeed.
so right, we're good. We're good. There's a gibberling. Okay, you don't. Imoen,
I've done had
just
enough
calm down.
of this.
It's fine. We've got a lot of auto pausing going on here. Minsk and
Yes?
Meryl, just go ahead and attack.
I am here.
Our quest is vain.
I don't really want to use Burning Hands because I feel like because that's a cone, isn't it? Yeah, so like I don't want to risk anyone being hurt by that. Rinse some cantrips, something
By
like that. That'd be
Tempest Shield!
much easier. Do a chant with her. Here and just, yeah, go ahead. It's fine. Yeah, good chatting, boys. Right. So she is still detecting traps, I believe, and illusions and everything like that. So that's fine.
Indeed.
We just want to be careful that we don't say anything. We've taken no damage. Obviously, this is. Whoa! That was close. That was very close. Okay, so we'll get Imoen to disarm the trap.
I've done had enough of this.
She disarmed it? I think she disarmed it.
Yes?
So there's a lot of gems and swords on the floor with the things that we
Certainly.
killed. That's fine. Have a little wander around. Obviously, we don't know that there could well be more traps. I'm kind of. Oh dear me, apologies. There is a chest. I kind of want Imoen to just kind of maybe just go
I've
by
done
herself
had
for a
enough of this.
second. That's locked. So if she tries to unlock that, she gets it. There is a long sword there.
A fine sword. A fine shiny sword. Use it well, for it is surely enchanted. Boo's got an eye for such things.
Ah, so can Boo actually? If I give that to Minsk, Minsk has hair. My God. So if we select Minsk and then we Boo, identify. Can I just want to use Boo to identify. I thought that was a thing you could do. Unless if he equips it, does he know? Because Boo. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that might have been a thing. Like just because of the fact that Boo, that he mentioned it. But okay, no, that's fine. Oh, there was another gibberling. Let's lure it back to the group. And obviously everyone can go and
I am here.
bash said gibberling, please. Oh, Shan actually took some damage. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised. We probably shouldn't have sent the mage into hand-to-hand combat. Probably not the best move in the world. I will not be doing that in the main game, and I hope I won't be anyway. Right, so we're just gonna take our time. Is there any like? I wonder if there's any like highlight option. Ah, there is. There is a highlight option. It's tab. I'm pretty sure it was that in Dragon Age as well. That's gonna be very useful. Another enchanted wand.
This is a wand. You should give it to Zan and have him use an identify spell to figure out what kind of wand it is. Wands can be placed in your quick item slot.
What kind of wand it is? Okay, so we'll give that to Shan. We'll have him. Oh, did he just identify? Oh, I think I identified it automatically. Nice, good stuff. Charge abilities Flame Strike. It will cause a pillar of flame to show in the sky and strike the chosen target. Oh my god. Dynamo charges will be destroyed when they're used. Oh god, wow, okay. That's okay. Very well.
We're all doomed.
How do we equip? So is that a quick item? Quick weapon? Oh. Okay. So obviously it's a certain type of class that can use that. That's fine. No dramas. Right,
I've done had enough of this.
We'll continue using Immerwin. Just have a good look around. Oh, another enemy has been sighted. So we will back up. I'm going to send...
Evil round every corner. Butt kicking for goodness!
Yes?
We'll send
Certainly.
Merrill and Mince to go and bash the Gibbling.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Goddamn right.
I am here.
Everyone just going, yeah, just kick the shit out of the Gibbling. It's fine, I don't mind.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay, so we've got a potion of extra healing. Excellent. So if we do get very much bashed, we
This
can
is
use...
a potion of extra healing.
Yes. So to use the potion, right click on it and then press drink. You can also place potion. It's gold. Always take the gold. Always. Another enemy? Where's the enemy? Oh, that's an enemy there. Oh, it's a wraith? It's a spider? Oh, good.
Your concern?
Life is so hollow.
Right, you know what? I just want to see what happens. I'm gonna get burning hands on that spider. Oh, for God's sake. You know what? I'm not really surprised. It makes sense with the fact that it is an area spell.
Yes?
This is that was an impressive level of rubbish from my party there in attempting to hit that goddamn thing. Right, let's loot the table. So that's a monster summoning. Oh god.
A scroll of monster summoning. You should have me learn the spell.
Go to monster summoning. We'll give that to Shan. Right, magic. Good stuff. So Shan can learn.
We're all doomed.
Can't cast it, obviously.
There's something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it. I'm gone.
You're probably not wrong there, everyone. So there is something there we can grab. There is treasury key. Excellent. There we go. We got it. We got the key. So we need to find the door the key goes into. There's probably going to be an enemy in here, isn't there?
I am here.
Let's send Minsk and
Certainly.
I'll just send the whole party in here, to be fair. Be much simpler. But yeah, so unlock the bag. Unlock the bag. Craig, what are you saying? There's some leather armor. Again, that can be identified
This
if we
is
so
an
wished.
unidentified suit of armor. You should give it to Zan so that he can identify it.
So I guess I'll give it to Zen. Scroll. There we go. Leather armor +1. Grande. Stuff, so that's identified. So yeah, we'll go unlock the door. That was a weird unlocking sound, but okay. And there is the Star Sapphire. Excellent. There we go.
Your concern. It is done.
Yeah, we'll select everyone. Then we just need to come back up the stairs and go and give that to Belt, I believe.
Indeed.
Go.
Good job. Your training is now complete.
You are now ready to start your adventure. We'll be returned to the main menu. Good luck with Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Thank you very much, Belt. There we go. There we go, just like that. So that was the tutorial of the Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Obviously, I'm going to get the feeling that I'm not going to be very good at this game. So, so again, I apologise in advance for all offence that I will cause by people shouting at the screen, and you will shout at the screen at me. Because I feel games have gotten harder over the years. I don't know about you guys, but I think as an average, obviously we have the exceptions like, you know, your Soulsborne games, your, you know, Elden Ring, basically FromSoft in general, and Souls-like games are obviously designed to be difficult and really challenging. But I think apart from that, I think the average difficulty of games has gone down. I genuinely do. Like, for example, like you try and play the old Tomb Raiders or the old, I don't know, the old like Resident Evil and stuff. They are so much harder than the new ones. Obviously, there's difficulty settings which you know you customize it. I think on an average, I think it's easier playing games nowadays. Whether that's just me being used to modern controls and it's a bit janky going back to the old stuff, I don't know. But yeah, I'm probably gonna suck, but we will persevere and we'll see how we get on. So, we're gonna leave that there. Obviously, that was the tutorial. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this series. Let me know if you do want me to see anything running alongside Baldur's Gate. If you have add a bit of variety to the channel while this is going on. But for now, obviously, we will leave this there. Next episode, we shall start a proper game. We'll create our character and everything like that, which will probably be a whole episode in itself, knowing me. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the series as much as I am. And until then, I will catch you in the next episode of Baldur's Gate. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.